What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out some Asaf. Do me a favor, if you're new here, if you're not new here, run over to Asaf's page. Please go like and subscribe. This is from Inbox 3. This is called A Man Without a Name. Haven't heard it, haven't seen it. This one's a little bit more recent. I think this is within the last year, 9 months ago, that he did this version of this. But man, this is the same setting, I think, as a couple others I've seen, or whatever the location is. I want to say. Looks like we got some drum pads out, some looping gear. I dig it. Anytime you see electrical equipment around Asaf, something fun's about to happen, right? If you like what I do, please like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. Subscribe tribe. We got merch. Go check out the merch in the description over there. Great way to support. Also, best way to get me is on Patreon. So most of my requests like this come on Patreon. I get a bunch of weirdly, I get requests for Asaf, like a bunch of random videos that I'll do that have nothing to do with Asaf at all. I'll just get like a random, hey, do something Asaf. No, that's listen to me. Go to Patreon. It's free. Literally drop a comment in the first post there, also free. I'll get to it. Pretty easy couple steps, yeah? Okay. Can't do random requests out of comments. I read them, obviously, but there's hundreds. I would never get to content. Anyways, yeah, and go support Asaf. If I didn't say that, definitely run over to his page, like and subscribe. I already have. But let's see what this is about. I should probably pull lyrics up just in case. Okay, cool. Do we have sound? He just hasn't played anything yet. I'm not very smart. Let's go. Hold on, that little rattlesnake. Look at you. We got bongos, and he's throwing like a safari feel on this already.
Train,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll back that up a little bit. I don't know why it does that.
train has come again to take my life back to its pain. I call my heart, but it grew back a heavy stone I painting black. I don't know if I can love again. Say I don't know if I can love again. But honey, here I am, my man, without a name. I've been bad, but I've done good. I did the best I understood. So many times I tied a noose around my neck, but it can't loose. I don't know if I can love again. Say I don't know if I can love again. Honey, here I am.
Jesus Christ, what is happening here? None of my controls are working. I'm sorry, guys. Let me dive into the lyrics for a second here. I'll back that up. My computer is flipping out. Are you still with me? Good God. Cool. All right, train has come again to take my body back to its pain. I cut my heart and it grew back, a heavy stone all painted black. Asaf's gonna make you think. I don't know if I can love again. I don't know if I can love again. Here I am, a man without a name. I've been bad, but I've done good. I did my best. I understood. So many times I tied the noose around my neck, but it came loose. I don't know if I can love again. This is a story of self-doubt and self-discovery, and ultimately, being able to self-forgiveness. What he's getting into, train has come again to take my body back to its pain. I cut my heart, but it grew back. He's creating like a cyclical sort of system of having heartache and heart pain. Basically, he's talking about like once you once you beat up your heart enough, like be it with it could be failed relationships, things that you've done wrong, which he mentions, whatever happens, and a lot of the times you end up sort of blaming yourself. It's kind of self-deprecating in that sense where um, you sort of you're left if you are alone and you're losing a love here and there and there and he says the train comes back again. Trains are scheduled and routine, right? So they kind of come and go as does a lot of the times a love in a love life unless you're really lucky the first time. Um, so basically what he's reflecting on all of these times and he's talked about times where and the reference to like the noose around the neck doesn't it doesn't necessarily mean he's attempted that in a sense. It's more so just like um, the the extreme the extreme sense of self blame that he's placed on himself. Um, and then in the reference to he's like I've been bad but I've done good. I did my best. I understood. This is starting to allow yourself to forgive yourself. To look in the past and all right, so there's pluses and minuses as there is with everything. No one's perfect, right? So you have to in order to move forward, on this train as he put it, you have to be able to apologize for where that train's been and how it sort of went off course, right? Otherwise you're never gonna write it, right? To be kind of symbolic with it. But I don't know if I can love again. That's just that sense of maybe I'm broken. I've tried and tried, and I don't know that this is sort of meant for me, right? But it's all of this, I guess, in a vacuum is looking at just this is all just self discovery. This is a conversation with oneself, right? Um, anyways, I love that guitar choice too. I don't know why that stuck out to me, but this song has a different type of like the musicality behind this, a little different from what I mean, you have no idea what you're gonna get with him, so never mind. But it has an interesting sound given the lyrics, I guess. Is what I'm gonna put the way I'll put it.
Honey, I am a man without a name.
And also that the man without a name, that's a perfect song title for it. The reference to that is essentially like because he can't figure out essentially who he is or where he's going, and he's trying to reflect on those elements of his own character. He doesn't really know who he is he doesn't he's figuring out all of these different elements of what sort of makes him up. Is he broken? Is he not? Can he love? Can he not? And he's like it's almost like I don't have a name because I don't know how to identify me, so how are others going to identify me, right?
All right.
Is that a fucking kazoo? Dude.
All right.
Not see that. That was an interesting second verse. He went kind of like bluesy, folksy, rhythmic. Um, knock knock, who is there? Is everybody that I ever dared to love and leave and to ignore, and they're breaking down my door. Again, so this right back to what I said, symbolic. So he's speaking of that's what he's talking about when he says he's sort of made mistakes in his past. He's done bad, he's done good. In reference to love, because that's what this is about, right? It's sort of painted throughout and dotted in these lyrics. This is just how I'm understanding it. I could be completely wrong. Again, I'm not inside his head. I'm not in a box either. But so basically, the knock knock at the door is sort of the reappearance of imagery of those mistakes that he's made with those people in the past, and those are constant reminders mentally of of the mistakes that he's made. So those are just kind of eating him up and beating him up from the inside. So he's again, that's leading him to believe like that he may be broken and he might not be able to love again. To love and leave. Now they're breaking down my door. God, I'm begging, begging, please. Not the hammer, not the knees. I want to walk. I need to run from everything I've ever done. Um, some like mob tie shit. Fucking breaking his knees out. Essentially cutting the legs out. Again, he's speaking. It's metaphorical. We're not talking about actually taking a hammer to his legs. It's when you take out somebody's legs, it eliminates the ability for them to progress because they cannot move forward without their legs. So if you take their knees out, they now are hindered in their way, the way by which that they can walk. You could shimmy and you're not going to get very far very fast, but I mean you can figure something out realistically. But in this sense, he's talking about cutting the legs out from underneath me, meaning he can't progress. So this is what's sort of this is a barrier for him. This is a wall that he's kind of created mentally by way of which just sort of set by his mistakes that he's made that continue to eat him. Again, we're in self-discovery mode. So this is where he's kind of seeking self-forgiveness, and that's what needs to happen in order to I guess get those legs back, right?
Say I don't know if I can love again. I don't know if I can love again. Say I don't know if I can love again. I don't know if I can love again. Said I don't know if I can love again. But honey, here I am. I'm a man. 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 I'm a man without a name.
Yo, the fact that this dude isn't more known is astounding to me. And then at the end there, you get him literally standing up, and just the haphazard beating of the drums. That I don't. He might have just that sequence might have just been done in the moment. I'm sure he planned on doing something, but that's to me that's kind of like almost taking ownership of your mistakes, standing up and beating almost like beating your chest. I'm a man, you know. It's it's accountability is to me what that kind of it's time for me to own that and to own what I've done in the past, whatever, and accept my own apology, and move forward. This dude's just crazy talented. I don't know. You guys seem to like my interpretations of his songs. I don't know what the intent behind these are. A lot of the times, because he's got such a wild, like vivid imagination with lyrics, and a lot of the times they're just deeply vague. Um, so you can take it however you want. It's up to the listener. That's just kind of where my mind went. But um, anyways, that was our boy Asaf, doing a man without a name. I think I gave my thoughts throughout. Um, but he's just dude's just crazy, crazy, crazy talent. Um, please go support Asaf. Go like, subscribe. If you like what I do, like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate it very much. Subscribe, try best way to support. Either jump over to Patreon or grab some merch. You don't have to. But if you do want any requests done like this one, definitely jump over to Patreon. That's the best way to get me. If you just want to chat, shoot me a DM. Let me know how your day's going. I will respond. Um, and yeah, and make sure that you support him as well. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Sunday. We'll talk to you on the next.